Hey, good morning. Today is July 2nd. These are the books that I picked up yesterday, July 1st. Hard to believe, isn't it? Wow. During this pandemic and historical crazy time. Anyway, I was surprised when I went to both shops, Nuclear Comics in Laguna Hills and Torpedo in in Orange, that apparently neither Marvel, excuse me, or DC put out any of their weekly books, or rather monthly books, this week for whatever reason, whether marketing or whatever. Since you have to assume that you know they were done and sitting in some warehouse somewhere. So I don't know what that was all about. Or maybe just thinking, well, it's July, it's Fourth of July, might not be a big week in the shops, and a lot of shops still haven't opened or maybe closing. So for whatever the reason, anyway, Marvel did put out a preview of some of the Empire tie-ins, to like Avengers, Fantastic Four, various other titles dealing with individual characters, etc. Captain Marvel and some others. Uh, and I picked it up. I forgot to bring it over when I grabbed the other comics. But you can see it. It's like I said, it's a freebie. All the shops, both shops were giving copies out because I assume they got like boxes of them at no cost. Speaking of no cost, the first book I have here is a Firepower, which is a free comic book day book. And I'm going to assume this is the one that they were going to put out this year. New title from Robert Kirkman and James Sheamney, who's co-creator artist. And interesting that this came out. Apparently, they had these at the same day that they published the. I didn't pick it up. The first volume, the first trade paper back volume of the book. So I'm gonna have to check it out. I actually have heard. I guess it's a martial arts, supernatural sort of thing, and I haven't heard a lot about it. But I was listening to a podcast the other day. I want to say Comics Conspiracy, and they were saying that they had heard negative stuff about the book, and I guess one guy had picked it up and he didn't care for it. So you know what? I don't want to down it. I want to read it, then decide whether or not I want to pick up the trade, which is interesting, as I say. We got the second issue of The Boys, Dear Becky. We got issue number 9 from Image / Skybald, written by Justin Jordan. Nice supernatural, sword and sorcery fantasy type of book, and it's really good. I highly recommend it. This is the middle of the second arc. Then we got issue number 11 of The Goon. And this didn't come out this week, but I picked it up because I have been enjoying these. This is Upshot Now from Upshot. And what's AWA Upshot and AWA Studios. And I guess that's the studios, and Upshot is their imprint. Anyways, This came out earlier. I've been picking these up. They're $5, and they have like previews of various books that are coming out. And speaking of one book that I am picking up that I found intriguing is called Old Haunts, which is about some old gangsters and criminals who sort of come together as supernatural happenings occur, which go back to things that they have done in the past. It's pretty good. Like I said, it's kind of a mix of supernatural and crime. It's cool. This is also from Upshot, and I gotta admit they're putting out some interesting stuff. Go ahead, pick up a copy of Upshot #1 and check out some of their upcoming titles. And good luck to them. I hope they're around for a while. This is Devil's Highway, written by Benjamin Percy with Brent Schoonover and Nick Filardi, who I'm sure I've blown all those names. But I have no idea what this is about. It looks, it looks grim. Maybe serial killer, maybe supernatural. Once I read it, I might come back and do a thing about Upshot. But anyways, that is it. Like I say, enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Whatever you're doing, whatever state you're in, whether you're in lockdown, partial lockdown, or running wild. Here in California, we're kind of moving back because certain cities and areas kind of, I think, opened up too soon, and we're paying for that. So wherever you are, take care of yourself, be good to each other, and peace out.